to the stream, and this time I'm actually going to stream, at least I think. So, let's get back to where it was at. Oh, it's not even that far. Back to the Lotus Shrine thing. Oh, Vojanitsa.
Ah, Miss Vodyanitsa, prima donna of the Korolievsky troupe. What a surprise meeting you here. Will you be sitting in on a session of the Vetcha?
Sorry, I'm not taking interviews today. Oh good, you're here. The session's about to begin. Let's get inside.
Please wait, Miss Vodyanitsa. Could you introduce me to your new friend?
Damn, Vojanitsa, you really gonna ignore this kind lady here, Mido Nova? Also, hi Talia, welcome back. Genuinely appreciate the support. Like, I don't think my streams are that interesting, but I'm glad there are people that do. Really, Akaze? Thank you. I do admit I have some pretty fun streams, yeah. And speaking of selling yourself short, you're guilty of that too, Mr. Hinokami.
Yeah, what? I'm listening.
No, you're selling yourself short too, you know? Because you're very cool and amazing. And talented. So, I'm genuinely curious what art you'll pull out once you get back into things.
I'm selling myself short. No.
You are. You genuinely are very cool.
The energy management
oh my god, the rooster, this man. What? Do people even like this man? Seriously.
Furthermore, both the production and consumption of Kresnik
another
crystal show clear
introduction.
signs of stabilizing. The relevant agencies have assessed the present circumstances and determined that the status quo can be sustained until the next period. For detailed statistics, I would refer you to the industry reports that have been distributed to all persons present. It should also be noted that while the recent blizzards have led to a significant increase in people's energy expenses, this is strictly a short-term phenomenon associated with a remotely located monster.
We know,
Her
dumbass.
Majesty the Tsaritsa is giving her full attention to this matter. We should have every confidence that it will be dealt with swiftly and conclusively.
Yeah, okay, I can definitely tell that there's only into politics. Also, of course, the Tsaritsa is going to swiftly do this. She's the strongest Archon, probably.
A financial report on disaster relief is also present in this report, courtesy of Pantalone.
Oh, hell nah. Why is he here? Well, he's in charge of the Fatui's money, so I guess.
They cover the same old ground every single time. The rooster never seems to mind, but everyone else is getting tired of it. There's a general lack of trust. People aren't seeing any tangible benefits that affect them directly. Of course, none of that will be reflected in any of the reports on the table.
Yeah, if it weren't for these hard copy documents, I could have at least made something up. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just out here trying to hit my interview quotas. Bring out the Kvass. Ever read it? Best-selling newspaper in town.
I have not had the chance. I'm so sorry. We are new to
If I remember correctly,
Hi,
you
Ray.
guys don't even have a sales permit. You have to sell from stalls on the street.
Oh, come on. What the hell is with the hate against this lady?
Okay then, best-selling street stall newspaper in town. Still counts.
Still counts.
Order! We will now open the floor to the representatives. If there are no further substantive issues to discuss, we will then...
SNEZHNAYAAA has a long tradition of treating members of the Fatui armed forces and their dependents favorably.
Okay, we all know you're a great talker, Tartaglia, But, like, still, nobody expected this shit.
But recent surveys shows that Fatui families in remote areas have access to 15% less crystal than the average civilian family in SNEZHNAYAAA.
What the actual fuck? The Fatui work for the Tsaritsa. Not only are they the closest to the Queen of Cryo, but they're literally her most loyal.
It's been said many times before, but it bears repeating now. There needs to be a clear and consistent rationale behind how crystal is allocated, or we will soon face immense public backlash.
Perhaps you wouldn't need to keep repeating yourself if you would hear me out for once. I say again, true consistency exists only in principle. In the real world, fairness is relative. You appear to treat resource allocation as a simple function of production and population. So what about when the equipment used in production breaks down? Have you factored that into your equation?
Greater, respectively, shut the fuck up. Also, hi SNEZHNAYAAA.
And do you even know how long it's been since SNEZHNAYAAA last conducted a census?
What is a census?
If I knew the answers to questions like that, I'm sure I'd be a very wealthy man. And I doubt I'd be going by child. I'd like to bring the focus back to the specific issue I raised. Or do you wish to deny that favorable treatment for Fatui dependents is our long-standing policy?
It's easy to be a critic when there's no accountability. That seems to be a running theme in the anti-Project SNEZHNAYAAA cohort.
What, like, after the Tsaritsa gets back, please tell me this issue gets resolved.
Defeat the ringleader and all other problems will magically resolve themselves. That's what they seem to think. But in case you aren't aware, not one jot in my report would change whether Project SNEZHNAYAAA continues or not.
So you have no intention whatsoever of finding a solution to this problem?
And this is why we left you.
On the contrary, I'm the only one here who ever brings solutions.
Really now, you money obsessed bitch.
Child opened by speaking up for the armed forces. Regrator struck back with style and a war of words ensued.
Oh my irene, bro.
Our reporter was live on the scene to get the audience's reaction as it all unfolded. Who do you support?
You cannot with this lady, Mironova. Well, I don't know. I don't even know what the Regrator is saying. He does make some valid points. But we all stand for Child.
The people have spoken. Child received raucous applause from the crowd as he pushed Regrator onto his back foot with a relentless barrage of questions. It had to be seen to be believed.
Okay, are you writing news here, or are you writing a comic?
Now you see why they don't have a sales permit.
Yeah, I noticed.
However, this reporter wants to spin things. I haven't forgotten that Tartaglia was representing the Northland Bank when we first met in Liyue.
Exactly. Regrator is in charge of the Northland Bank. Meanwhile, Child is the one taking care of everything. Like I said, money obsessed bitch, get out of here.
So surely, their relationship can't always have been this strained.
Right?
You two are getting off topic. Let's focus on what the data is saying.
Thank you,
Mr.
Lady
Pantalone,
Marionette.
may I speak on your behalf?
Oh, please do. I'm more than happy to save my breath.
The only thing cool about you is your design. Seriously. And for all the Pantalone fans that are watching, forgive me.
Crystal distribution policy undergoes modifications with each new period. The ultimate goal being to find the most reasonable method of allocation, which I believe is what Mr. Tartaglia also seeks. But I fear many may have been misled on this topic by extremist activists. To clarify, Project SNEZHNAYAAA is not the root cause of the problem. It is merely a framework for resource distribution. The most recent reports all point to SNEZHNAYAAA's resilience and adaptability during this period of fine-tuning, and give clear indications that a distribution framework is improving with each iteration. To make drastic adjustments without first considering the risks would likely do more harm than good. It would be a waste of the hard-won experience we've gained to date.
Renowned scholar of finance, Arapov spoke up to clarify the fiscal logic, clearly alluding to social organizations like the Rokot in his words. With the notorious Lelek still active to this day, should the Rokot be held responsible? No, there is someone else to blame.
She's just rephrasing what Mr. Pantalone said. The Rokot are the critics he accuses of taking no responsibility for their actions. As for Lelek, you won't have heard of him yet. He's currently the most famous member of the Rokot. Well, more like infamous. Ending Project Stuja has become an obsession for him. Unlike the more decent ones among us, he believes that votes in the Vetcha are all that matter. So whether it's threats, coercion, or bribery, he'll use whatever means necessary to get people to change their vote.
And since we're already on the subject, what do you think of Lelek's methods? Are you for or against? Well, whatever the story is, his actions benefit us all. We stand with Lelek.
Woman, respectively, shut the fuck up. I've already lost interest in you. You were just a great lady who just wanted to get a story across. Nah, she's just permitting a whole storybook over here. Like, I'm sorry, Mirunova, but this is real shit. We need to help the people of SNEZHNAYAAA, not make a story. Moment of reference. Okay.
At least someone here wants to take this discussion seriously. I've been considering that issue myself. What you really need is more precise regional data, right?
Yeah, how are you exactly going to get that? People are freezing to death right now.
I think it would be easiest to let the Fatui handle it, since they're already in charge of Crystal shipments anyway. We may as well get them to collect some data while they're at it.
Yeah, exactly. Get them to collect the data. Maybe even send a Harbinger with it. I don't know who they'd send. Like maybe you or Sandrone. If they send a Harbinger with it, or like Odette's team, that could work, honestly. Like they could work something out. But I guess Greater's gonna have something to say.
Whatever you need, you can ask the Fatui to look into it for you. In terms of supervision, I think the Druzhna would be a good fit. I had hoped to discuss this with Miss Vesna, but sadly, she's not present.
Vesna. Vesna is another person I want to get. I got 4 character gold in SNEZHNAYAAA. We got Odette, Vodyanitsa, yeah. Vesna, and Her Majesty Tsaritsa. Anyway,
I will be happy to take a note of your suggestions and present them to Commander Vesna for a decision upon her return.
I agree with everybody.
The commander has always taken a keen interest in Project Stuja. However, given the Druzhna's demanding workload, I'm afraid it may prove difficult for them to provide any practical support.
Let us refrain from jumping to conclusions until a concrete and actionable plan.
Shut up, you politic!
My apologies, Lord Rooster.
Why does Vesna kind of sound like Vecna? What? I don't know. Also, hi, Nikki. How are ya? It's been a while since I tuned in on one of my streams. I'm doing SNEZHNAYAAA right now.
To address here, including manpower, time sensitivity, and
seriously, how is this man a Harbinger?
Nevertheless, I support drafting a proposal. Follow the usual procedure, and it can be raised as a new motion for all parties to evaluate at the appropriate time.
In that case, I'd like to share one
What
thought
kind of
before
name
the
is
proposal is drafted.
What kind of name is
The issue of
Roots?
time sensitivity was raised just now, which I presume relates to the
Okay,
official reports.
Ray, let me explain. What kind of name is the rooster? The Fatui Harbingers all have real names and title names. So their title names are different. We've got Capitano / the captain, Dottore / the doctor, Columbina / Damselette, moon goddess. Then number 4, we've got Arlecchino / the knave. Number 5 used to be Wanderer / Balladeer. His real name being Kunikazushi. If you want more lore on that, go watch a video about that. Believe me, I don't feel like explaining Raiden Scaramouche lore. Oh yeah, Scaramouche. How many names does this guy have? Hat Guy, Wanderer, Scaramouche, Balladeer, Kunikazushi. He switched from Kunikazushi to Scaramouche. Yeah, there we go. Then number 6. Number 6 is the Rooster. His real name is Pucinella. Believe me, Rooster is a lot better, probably. And then for number 7, I think it's La Signora, aka Rosaline. It's either number 7 or 8. Then number 9 is Panthalone, aka Regrator. And number 10 is unknown. The 11th, the last of the Fatui Harbinger's child, aka Tartaglia / Ajax.
In fact, the Energy Commission already
those
collects
are all of the
statistics
Fatui
on each urban
Harbingers.
center and its
Plus
surrounding area.
Pietro. He's number 0 on the list, and his nickname's the Jester. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, number 8 is Sandrone, aka Lady Marionette.
Mostly on the section about equipment operation. The energy consumption statistics also yield a lot of insights.
A lot of insights?
Be that as it may, does no one see an issue with using local data to determine crystal quotas? In the long term, it seems like a very risky solution.
Seriously, I do not like this man. From the episode, I'm sorry to bother you with it, but I'm genuinely excited. Me and Kathy want to watch it together as soon as it releases.
Not if they are used purely for reference. So long as
I
we
just
have
realized his hair looks a bit shorter from him. I thought Regrator's title was Refrigerator. Oh my god. Regrator, Panthalone, the refrigerator. I love that, Ray, actually. Thank you for that.
Very well, then. It appears that this arrangement is acceptable to all parties.
No, it's not!
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Oh,
The members
okay.
reached a provisional consensus on the issue of improving treatment for Fatui soldiers.
Oh, you don't get to write the story anymore, and now you're tired?
Today, the prima donna of the Korolievsky troupe attended a session of the SNEZHNAYAAA in the company of a dashing young man. The question on all our minds is, what is the true nature of their relationship?
Mironova, go fuck yourself. What is your business with me and Vojanitsa?
Anything like that again, and I'm revoking your permission to interview the troupe. Got it?
Thank you. She's probably still gonna publish it, though, and then get someone else to get her in here.
Now then, if there are no further contributions from those present, we shall proceed to the final vote.
Are these the judges and him being the grand judge? That does not feel very fair. Bro, even Fontaine trials felt more interesting than this. Especially the one where a child goes all foul legacy mode.
Hey, check it out! What made him vote against? Why now?
The votes have been tallied. Those in favor of continuing Project SNEZHNAYAAA total 61%. securing a clear majority.
What the actual fuck? Why do they want to continue Project Suja? How about we first with the Tsaritsa take care of that giant-ass monster that everybody keeps talking about, and then get her back here to talk with us and stop Project Suja? We know she needs a lot of energy for the big plan, and maybe a new energy source is being created, but come on, your people are dying, Your Majesty.
That was too close. The margin has shrunk yet again. Chuganov was a huge loss.
I'll bet Lelek is behind this. I wonder how Pulcinella will respond this time.
Exactly, Pulcinella. That is the rooster's real name, by the way, right?
Chuganov. I see. Lelek strikes again.
Yes. Go, Lelek. Once Project Stooge is defeated, our unwavering support at Bring Out the Kvass will finally pay off when we make our comeback. I can taste our victory already.
Okay, everybody has their own agenda here, and I do not like it. I know this is a game, but people are still dying.
Maybe there's nothing wrong with dying.
I know, but I mean like dying in the freezing cold. That sounds so lonely. If that is how I die in life, I will genuinely cry.
In accordance with the result of this vote, Project Stooja will remain in effect until the next Vecha period.
Oh
Finally,
my God,
may I remind
bro.
us all, we debate only for the greater glory and solidarity of our nation. May the aurora shine ever on, and the tundra always stand firm. The session is concluded.
Seriously? That's it? I low-key was not paying attention at the time, so forgive me for not learning anything. But that was just plain stupid. Oh, I can't wait until Strapelli releases on the banner so I can get her. I still need to get those decks anyway.
I really wasn't expecting Chuganov to vote against Project Stooja. Well, in principle, SNEZHNAYAAA's business and political elites ought to be the ones least likely to oppose it. As we heard, Project Stooja is basically just a resource distribution framework that requires everyone to cut back during the winter. But even if the policy got cancelled, the Tsaritsa's energy needs wouldn't suddenly go down. The extra demand from the public would have to be filled from somewhere. So logically, the factories would have to take the hit. I got a letter from Mr. Mitya just before today's session. He said he's confirmed that there are issues around overtime and excessive energy consumption at the Iskra manufacturing plant. In a situation like this, once the Rooster receives the report, he'll order the factory to halt production and submit to an investigation before issuing a penalty.
I know that SNEZHNAYAAA is supposed to be serious, but I don't like the whole politics thing going on about genuine people's lives.
But that's a week-long process, and thus didn't make it onto the Vecha agenda this time. I don't think he suspects anything so far. Exactly. And as you know, he's a very selfish person.
Real.
I was originally gonna try and flip him after he received notice of the official sanctions. My plan was to convince him that the whole thing was completely unfair. Rather than just sit back and take the hit while his factory stopped production, he'd be better off voting to end Project Stooja. At least that way, no one else would be able to make any money either, because all the factories would suddenly have more limited energy to work with. But now, he's already voted against it, which means someone must have used more forceful means to change his vote. Just like with everyone else who flipped. Yeah, no one knows why Lelek is so obsessed with ending Project Stooja, but by the looks of it, he's inching closer and closer to success.
Lelek must have strong motivations, given how he'll stop at nothing to achieve his goal. Maybe he knows the full truth of Project Stooja. Maybe my next step should be to focus on him.
It's interesting to have a region where we don't have a clear focus, honestly.
Shall we head out?
Hey, comrade. I noticed you were here during the debate.
Child! Signore! Hi.
I didn't take you for a political enthusiast.
Believe me, I'm not.
Scavengers. I just happen to have some free time today, and my new friend here thought it might be fun to check out the Vetcha.
Odette must have introduced you. Looks like you two are getting along pretty well.
I'll leave you to catch up. I should head back to the troop.
Don't do overtime.
Genuinely, I love Vojanitsa so much. Like, look at this cutie. Like, I swear she almost looks like a mermaid.
Sure. Break a leg and all that.
Later, Voja.
Thought it might be fun to check out the Vetcha, did you? Things are never that simple with you, Traveler. There's no way you're here for kicks and giggles.
Why did game look so much smooth?
Tell me I'm wrong.
Oh, yeah. To some, he's a captivating enigma. To others, he's the bane of their existence.
Bane of their existence is
some
wild.
Anonymous nobody from the Rokot could cause such a stir. Huh? You want to look into Lelik? Then I'm sure his days of anonymity are numbered. What do you think, Sandrone?
Fine by me, I guess. If the Traveler actually manages to expose Lelik, it'll be doing Pulcinella a favor. In return, it seems fair to let him in on what we've learned so far.
My thoughts exactly. Sharing is caring, after all.
Real.
Head back to Glupov and grab the files on Lelik. It's easier to just pull the records than go through the rigmarole of getting the Traveler a visitor's permit.
As you command, child, sir.
In that case, since we're going to be waiting anyway, I'll have someone brew a pot of black tea.
Gotta love Sandrone and her tea.
One common thread among the many incidents Lelik has been involved in is that the victims are all too scared to share any real information about him. Clearly, he must have threatened them in some way. His modus operandi is to silently infiltrate the scene and leave a threatening letter behind. But neither the letters nor the crime scenes ever yield any clues to his identity. So all these files have to offer are short statements by the people affected. They don't give us a lot to go on.
If nothing else, it shows we're dealing with a trained professional who's versed in counter-surveillance.
Yes, and to that point, he often strikes in highly secure locations. The victims are high-ranking and influential people who take their personal security very seriously. Somehow, Lelik slips right into their rooms without making a sound. There's never any eyewitnesses, nor the slightest trace of a break-in. If he can get in and out undetected, it means he can strike without warning. Not that that's ever happened so far, but the thought is enough to scare these people sleepless. It's hard to believe that a human being could pull this off flawlessly every time. So they switched the focus of the investigation to Faye. Unfortunately, no one's found anything yet. Careful, don't underestimate me. Although truth be told, I'd probably find it hard not to blow my cover. Direct confrontation is more my style.
Of course it is. Direct confrontation. You like fighting way too much. Ajax.
We haven't ruled out the possibility of Lelik being human. It's just, there can only be a handful of people in all of Teyvat who'd fit the profile. Faye, on the other hand, plenty would have the ability, but few would have the motive.
No, not as strong as me. You'll never find the culprit with criteria like that. Let's go with a little weaker than me.
A little weaker than you? Why are Skirk and Nuvi let the options? Nuvi, I could say he could probably pick someone to fight. Nope, I want to say Skirk.
There's no denying that Master is strong, but meticulous. We
Hear
can
what I
only
said?
hope.
He's just trying to find a reference point.
Hello?
Stop getting fixated on who's stronger than who.
But that's the most important thing. In my opinion, anyway.
Of course it's the most important thing. Lol. Crazy.
Odette? Yeah, that seems about right. Her skills are solid, and she's always calm under pressure.
Except she's Fatui, so the likelihood of her working against us is pretty low. But yeah, much more accurate than your previous example, at least.
No, wait a moment. Maybe we should interrogate that assumption.
What do you mean? Which assumption?
Her Fatui identity doesn't necessarily exonerate her. And when you think about it, the Rokot would be precisely what she needs to conceal her identity.
Plus, she wouldn't need to be such a pro at covering her tracks. She'd already know where the Fatui will be and when, so she could choose the perfect time to act. Oh, yikes. I was just thinking out loud. Why is this starting to sound like such a convincing theory? Still, what reason could Odette possibly have for trying to call off Project SNEZHNAYAAA?
Arlecchino would be the best person to ask. She knows Odette best. Unfortunately, she isn't back yet.
I'm sorry, Arlecchino knows Odette? Actually, no, I can see that being a thing. Probably be there with Rosaline or something.
Yo, grown up the bro.
Lol.
Rosaline used to open up to her in private about her struggles with Odette. As I'm sure you can imagine, Arlecchino is quite a lot better with children than Rosaline was.
Yeah, definitely.
She gave her some tips on how to handle the situation, and Rosaline managed to reach a settlement with Odette before leaving. So I suppose there were at least no lifelong regrets left behind. Beyond that, I don't know the details about that side of things. But I do know that Odette definitely has a motive to hold a grudge against Project SNEZHNAYAAA. The reason being, her father passed away during the early stages of the project. That was back before it had been named Project SNEZHNAYAAA, when things were still being worked out. But in essence, it's remained the same ever since.
Huh. The more you know. Rosaline was always so self-centered. I never understood why she started paying so much attention to Odette. Is that such a surprise? If you cast your mind back, you may remember that Rosaline and I weren't exactly close. We had tea together a few times, but that was about it.
Yeah, having tea with a co-worker? Tea specifically? Like, usually indicates that you're close. But then again, it's Rosaline, so...
Odette's past is no secret. Her father was a fatus and her mother was a very famous ballerina. On the surface, it looks like she followed right in her parents' footsteps. But the truth is quite a different story.
How's that? She's a fatus and a ballerina. I know that her mother's sick and died. And then, yeah, now you're telling us that her dad's dead too. That must be hard.
After her father passed away on a mission, her mother was overcome with grief. She broke her leg during a performance and could never dance again. Odette was only interested in ballet at the time, but this tragedy left the family with both breadwinners gone. They could barely make ends meet. Per Capitano's policy, family members of Fatui who died in the line of duty had to be appropriately accommodated and provided with adequate assistance.
Oh, that is great.
So, regardless of how Rosaline may have felt about it, it fell to her to resolve the issue of Odette's family's livelihood. In the end, the solution they agreed upon was to have Odette join the Fatui.
Right, because the alternative would have been a one-off compensation payment, I guess. In that sense, joining up was definitely the better option. Still, she must have had mixed feelings about it, right? If she doesn't even like the Fatui...
It's just a theory. A possibility. But as a motive for Odette to become Lelik, it holds up. That said, I have no idea where Odette's head is at right now, or what her conflict with Rosaline was about. Plenty of people were on bad terms with Rosaline. I have no intention of trying to figure it all out. Yes, but there's not much point in discussing that now.
Yeah, back to Lelik. Since our investigations so far have turned up next to nothing, we've got nothing to lose by trying a new angle. Funnily enough, Tonya and I had actually made plans to go to the theater tomorrow to watch Odette's rehearsal. Unfortunately, thanks to this Lelik situation, I'll be stuck working overtime again.
Stuck working overtime again. Jeez. Child does not like working. Imagine if Skirk just pulls up in here. Like, can we get Skirk as SNEZHNAYAAA? I feel like that would be really fitting.
Which means you can go in my place. No point wasting the ticket. Plus, you'll get to meet Tonya.
Yeah, I don't
Spirit
know
Seeker.
clue who Tonya is.
Quite the classic ballet. It was passed down through Odette's mother's family for generations, though it hasn't been performed in years.
Oh, damn.
But Odette's been practicing it diligently, and it's finally ready for a return to the stage. Excitement is through the roof. Tickets for the official performance sold out long ago.
Tonya's excited for it too. She's desperate to see it no matter what. Personally, it's not really my kind of thing, but since she's my little sister, I had to figure something out.
Aw, that's so cute. His little sister's a fan of Odette's family.
I've
That's
actually
cool.
seen it several times before. The story's pretty straightforward. The lead character follows a trail of clues left behind by a spirit, gradually recovering her memories along the way.
Oh, that's
It's
cool.
a tale of love and regret. So not exactly reinventing the wheel, at least by today's standards.
True.
But when that classic melody kicks in and the lead character begins to dance, it always gets me. It really is beautiful. Not an easy dance to do justice to, though. I know it's always been Odette's dream to perform this piece, but I'm not sure she's really ready.
In that case, I think that even if she is Lelik, we should wait until her performance is over before we respond. I'll let you take it from here, comrade.
Live, laugh, love the fertility. Seriously. Alright. Time to go ahead. Oh wait, we're going to Paimon first? Bro, I could just run through the middle. Why is the golden trail making me run around? I'll make photos in the camera spots later, bro. I got shit to do. Oh, there's an Oculus? Where's it? Oh, there's an Oculus over here? Where? It's all the way up there. How am I supposed to get up there? Nah, but like, seriously. Yeah, I'll do that some other time. We're gonna visit Paimon. I almost forgot about her. Oh my god. Hi, Paimon.
Sounds like you made a ton of progress today.
Oh my god.
It's good that everything's going so smoothly. Next step is to head back to the theater and get a clear answer from Odette. Either way, Paimon doesn't get the sense that she's a bad person. Sure, she might have done some pretty extreme things, but Paimon bets she has her reasons. Maybe this is going too far, but like, with everything she's managed to do so far, wouldn't it make more sense in theory to be even more, you know, heavy-handed? Why leave a letter when she could, well, we know there are plenty of other ways to keep people in line, right? The point is, she could have gone further, but she didn't. So, if it is her, she's got some principles at least. Yeah! Well, all you can do is follow the facts wherever they lead. No change, really. But that thing Paimon told you about yesterday? Paimon feels like she can sense it more clearly now. Hearing you talk about your day makes Paimon itch for an adventure. If only she could be there with you so we could experience it all together.
Yeah, I wish you could be there too. I'm not used to adventuring alone. But don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this.
Oh, I love this interaction.
Guess it's just one of those things. Never mind. Paimon will behave herself and keep resting.
Good girl. Cool.
If Odette is Lelik, she may well have inside information on Project Stuja. Her father was involved with the project's early implementation and tragically died in the process. Now, she's dedicated herself to bringing it to an end. It's hard to imagine she could have gotten this far without knowing anything at all about the Tsaritsa's true intentions. When she spoke to us as a member of the Fatui, how much did she let on? And how much was she hiding? Only time will tell. Maybe tomorrow, everything will be answered.
Hey look! It's snowing! Could be a tough day ahead. Make sure you wrap up warm tomorrow.
Look at the snow. It's so peaceful. Hey, Act 1 complete. It took me fucking like 3 to 4 days to complete Act 1, bruh. Ugh. I mean, an Everwinter without mercy. Kinda crazy. Wait, that's it? No, of course not. 2 acts released, right? I think so. I have to go outside to go. Complete Everwinter without mercy. Seriously, I thought this was going to be the last one in Nodcry. What am I saying Nodcry? I mean SNEZHNAYAAA. Jeez, I'm not really fully gone from Nodcry in my head yet. Something I still need to get used to. I mean, I have Columbina on my team. I have a C1 Columbina, bro. Alright. Nah, but I genuinely want to explore this place with more people. I've done it with Kathy a bit, but still. The White Curtain Falls. Do we... Down with the curtain! Love. Saying Lua quotes in a Genshin strain, probably not the best idea. Oh, JP is online? Wait, let me take the butt. JP is this girl's little brother. Chat for this event. It could be a sister playing. Yeah, sure. I'm fine. Maybe I should just go fight the local legends. I don't know. I like to think of starting a new day, or just I don't know. Do we continue? Or do we call it quits? How long? Okay, stream's not even an hour. I don't think I should start that short. How the heck do I exactly get up there to take the... Don't tell me I have to... I just realized I've still never entered in this place. Wait... Is this the Tsaritsa's castle? Nice. You good? Oh, what the heck? What the heck is this palace? Cryosnerzhnayaaaaa nearby, so beware of the scenery.
It's so beautiful and peaceful.
You can't enter in here. That is very annoying.
Shall we
Can't
have one
interact with the
now?
guards. You know, apparently there's someone following you around SNEZHNAYAAA. Like this creepy NPC. I want to see if I can see them, or if they only spawn in after your Archon quests are done. Well, I can't even if I wanted to. Yeah. Wait, but is this random NPC here right now? Setting things ablaze helps problems? Where'd you get that from? Hey, it's the NPC! Yo! Yo! It's this lady. This lady right here. She's from some world class. I don't know what world class, but apparently she follows you around SNEZHNAYAAA. So that's just crazy. Imagine. No, I'm pretty sure after you do the world quest, you don't see her anymore. So, what? Check my resin. I could do another run. Do I even have enough more to upgrade my elevator? Almost.
If you ever want
to... You know what? I'm gonna do Selenic Chronicles. I know it says welcome to SNEZHNAYAAA, but I think I'm done with the Archon class. I just want to keep going for the last 15 minutes and make it an hour stream. 10 minutes. Okay, this is gonna feel so dumb. Ending then the SNEZHNAYAAA stream with Nod Cry. Yes, I didn't do the Selenic Chronicles, whatever.
Good idea. I'll ask Kunigunda to bring more fruit over later. She will need rest over the next 2 days.
Huh. Looks like Llama's busy right now. Let's give her a moment.
I realized many years ago that the Moon Chanter is a figure of great importance to the Frost Moon Scions. Sometimes, I think their task is even harder than that of a god.
Low-key, I agree with Columbina.
Finally! She's got some free time. Let's...
My lady! Some of the defensive structures over here require your attention.
Of course. I'll see to that right away.
Huh. And off she goes again. She never gets a moment's rest, does she? Come on, let's follow them. But keep it quiet.
This will do. Thank you. Come night or day, may the moonlight connect us.
You know what? I like that. Come night or day, may the moonlight connect us. Yo, can I quote that? I want to quote that.
That saying has changed from when I last heard it.
Oh, what was it then?
Hey, that person left. Come on, now's our chance.
Lady Llama.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, seriously?
Huh? Thank you for your hard work. Excuse me for a moment. I will be back shortly.
I think Llama noticed us.
There is no one around. You can come out now.
Oh, what the fuck? My finger.
Wait, you knew we were here?
How could I possibly miss the Kutar and her Kuvaki? Although I am not quite sure why you're following me.
Yeah, bro.
It's quite unnerving, being observed at work like this.
Oh, sorry about that. We wanted to ask you about something, but the time was never right. We didn't stress you out too much.
Ah, I see. Understood. I'll handle it.
To be honest, after seeing how busy you are, Paimon kind of feels bad asking you to do more work.
Oh, it's nothing. Such is the duty of the Moon Chanter.
Yeah, what the heck?
Hmm?
For you to do a
Now
ton.
that you have seen all this, Kutar, what do you think of the Frost Moon Scions today?
The atmosphere is much changed from how it was several centuries ago. It's a good kind of change.
I'm glad to hear it, and I thank you for your kind words.
Give me your hand. You too, traveler.
Oh, why?
I like the current prayer you use around here. Come night or day, may the moonlight connect us.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely clipped. Let's go! Yo, I got a trophy? What? The moon is bright today. Wait, frick. Cloud wrapped moon? And that was the end of the SNEZHNAYAAA Chronicles. Because Yep. Sending clean. Wait, so what's the quote now? Frick. That's 6 minutes. Yeah, delete the screenshot. There's a trophy. Come night or day, may the moonlight connect us. That's literally gonna be my new quote. Okay, I think we're gonna end off the stream. Gimme. The rest is on a public server call, maybe we should join there. Anyway, what if I just change my whole profile to Columbina? No, I'll do this mode. Oh, wait, I could do that on TikTok! No. Okay. Night or day, may the moonlight connect us. Okay. What exactly? Complete SNEZHNAYAAA Chronicles Part 1. Oh, so that's what I got the trophy for. When the fuck did I get a pull? Oh, from finishing the Archon quest. I'm gonna try my best and be patient and wait until I have a temple. Yeah, I'm gonna be annoyed so hard by this. How much time we got left on the timer? We got 3.5 minutes left. For one, let's say what? You're crazy. Oh, wow. What if I change my YouTube profile picture and banner to Columbina? Then again, it should be Odette to be more fitting with the new release of SNEZHNAYAAA. Ow. My Yang profile is pretty cool. I think Aries might crash out if I ask her to make another profile picture for me. So maybe I'll try and do that myself. I mean, no, actually, wait, I'll ask her. I'm just spam our group chat to make it even more funny. Sis. And anyway, I think this is where we end off the stream. I don't really have much more to say or to do.
I wish they just hop on Google and let's fucking do shit.
I mean, if you want, we can.
I mean, shit, I ain't doing nothing right now, so might as well. I think I wanna get like the robot shit done with, so how I could level him up.
Yeah, I gotta go soon, considering a friend still wanted to call with me tonight. So let's just clear that up real quick and then... Anyway, for anybody who has come on, and obviously Talia, thank you so much for watching today's stream. I hope you enjoyed, and please consider leaving a like or subscribe even if you like my content. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day or week, even though it's Saturday. But whatever. I will probably see you all back tomorrow, and say bye, Okaze.
Bye bye.
And so as always,